Ballyclare District Historical Memorial Association. Gerry Evans, ex-UDR soldier and Orangeman, murdered by the INLA. In proud and loving memory of Gerry Evans, a loving husband, father, brother and loyal friend. Gerry was cruelly murdered on Wednesday the 27th of April 1994 by the Irish National Liberation Army. The following is dedicated to the Evans family, his dear wife Elizabeth, his two sons Gerry and John, and his three daughters Lisa, Victoria and Leanne. The Evans family lived on the Queen's Park estate in Glengormley and took great pride in their family home. Both Gerry and Elizabeth worked very hard to provide for their young family and improve their standard of living. Gerry had many friends and was widely respected within the community, and he and Elizabeth would enjoy nights out at their local bar, the Village Inn in Glengormley. He had a great love for country music and a great voice to match. He would often lead the locals in a sing-along, his favourite songs being The Queen of the Silver Dollar and The Blanket on the Ground. Gerry's hobbies included coarse fishing, and he was a member of the Abbey Course Angling Club, competing in some of Ireland's top competitions. To this day, I have fond memories of the countless hours we spent on the riverbanks. He was also a fanatical Linfield supporter, never missing a game at home or away, regardless of how far he may have had to travel. He was one of the founding members of the second Newton Abbey Linfield Supporters Club and remained a member for many years until leaving and starting up his own first Glengormley Linfield Supporters Club. Alongside Gerry, I was also a proud member of both these clubs with him over the years. Gerry was also a loyal member of Carmoney Orange Lodge 1551. He became Lodge Master in 1985, and his dedication to his Protestant faith and traditions were of great pride to him and to the rest of us who have proudly walked in the ranks of 1551, past and present. Gerry's son John and my own son Ryan carry on this loyal and proud tradition today. As the troubles spiralled out of control, it was in the defence of all that Gerry held true, and he joined the 10th Ulster Defence Regiment based at Abbots Cross in Newton Abbey. During this time, the IRA and the INLA were both engaged in a campaign to ethnically cleanse Northern Ireland of the Protestant people, aiming to eradicate our faith and religious traditions. A faith and traditions afforded to us by our forefathers who fought many wars for our religious freedoms, paying the ultimate bloody sacrifice. Gerry left the UDR and opened a small family-run fishing tackle business based in the Northcote Shopping Centre in Glengormley. Gerry had only been open for business a few weeks when he was singled out and set up to be murdered by the Irish National Liberation Army. It was Wednesday the 27th of April 1994, and Gerry was working in the tackle shop with his son-in-law. It was in the early afternoon that two INLA gunmen approached the counter, shooting both Gerry and his son-in-law a number of times. Gerry tragically died at the scene. Miraculously, his son-in-law survived this cowardly attack. Gerry had been singled out and murdered for no other reason than the fact he had served his country in the UDR and for his unwavering faith in his Protestant religion. Gerry's funeral was held on Saturday the 30th of April. Such was the respect for the man, the Reverend Ian Paisley was in attendance amongst hundreds of other mourners. Gerry's two sons were taken to watch their dad's beloved Linfield play an important match against Glentoran at Windsor Park. In memory of and in respect for Gerry Evans, a minute's silence was announced and observed by both teams and both sides of fans. Linfield won the cup by 2-0. The Evans family, like so many other Protestant families, have been denied the justice they so rightly deserve at the court cases held. The gunmen had been identified by witnesses, and yet they still walked free. During the court case, the Evans family was mocked by so-called prominent and well-known Republicans from the Ardoyne area of North Belfast. To this day, the killers still walk the streets as free men, an insult to us all. I would like to offer my thoughts and prayers to the Evans family, in particular to Elizabeth, John, and Gerry's brother Warren. In God we trust. They shall not grow old as we are left to grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. If you're enjoying our channel, please let us know by clicking on the like, share and subscribe icons below. And thank you for your continued support.